And I should address Armstrong, member syndicate and vice chancellor, convener committee, Dr. Kalaiselvi Sivaraman, Anand Kumaresan, Dr. Ulivanan, and all the conveners of this great symposium. I should also thank all the fellow dignitaries who had their presentation made today and yesterday. And let me welcome all the scholars and students who are the torchbearers. It's a profound honor to stand before you today to discuss a topic that is not merely academic, but a living, breathing force shaping our society. From the birth of Periyar to Periyar, we are here to embark on a journey not just through history, but through ideology of a man who dared to challenge the very foundation of inequality. We are here to understand how Tandai Periyar's vision, born in a time of rigid hierarchy and social injustice, has evolved into a global movement. A Periyar world right here at Sikkim. In an environment where hearing, obey or you shall be punished, obey or you go to hell, or you wouldn't get goodies if you are not following all the norms. And there was a man at that time who would say, hey, listen to me, apply your own reasoning abilities, and it would be fair enough, even if you want to avoid it, even if it was said by me. That was Tandai Periyar. Tandai Periyar was more than a social reformer. He was a revolutionary of the mind, born in a time when chance determined one's destiny and self-respect was a luxury afforded only to the privileged. Periyar dedicated his life to dismantling these oppressive structures. His most powerful tool was his unwavering emphasis on self-respect. For him, self-respect was not an abstract concept. It was a fundamental right of every individual to live in with dignity, free from the shackles of caste, religion, and superstition. A rationalist, Periyar's disruptive ideas challenged deeply entrenched hierarchies, blind faith, and social justice, making him a trailblazer of social transformation. You break a norm or an idea or a tradition that people have gone tired of. Periyar did this precisely. He broke convention that oppressed individuals, challenging the calm hierarchy, questioning the blind faith, and advocating for the rights of women. These were the infraction points. I would say these things were taken very much to the public. If these were the infraction points that the society collectively sided at the broken, outdated chains. The ideology of self-respect was not born in a vacuum. It was his own experience. Consider a pivotal moment when he participated in the Vaikams and the so-called upper caste people, the Nambutri bars, held the right to enter the temple. And the so-called lower caste people were not even allowed to enter the road that leads to that temple. And that is the moment that the Periyar's leadership fought and by the hero was the testament to his belief that self-respect was intertwined with social. He's challenging every notion of ignited by its reshaping a new political and social landscape, such as related to innovation. If you trace this, the lineage goes back to his tireless advocacy. He was a champion of women's rights, a staunch advocate of widow remarriage, and a catalyst of intercaste marriages, recognizing these as essential steps towards a true egalitarian society. The impact of Periarism has been most profoundly felt in Tamil Nadu, transforming it into a hub of self-respect and education. Periyar's emphasis on rationalism and critical thinking dismantled the superstitious and encouraged people to question their authority. This intellectual awakening led to the thirst of knowledge and a commitment of education as a means of social mobility. The Dravidian ideology, built on Periyar's principle, has created a unique social and political environment where education is not a privilege but a pathway of self-worth and progress. In fact, if you understand how United Nations keep talking about the SDG, and I was amazed when I followed. And they were all, I found them in the SDG goals. He could see it so long back, then only the awakening came with the United Nations. I say. The term gender equality is considered as a core of global development. Tande Periyar, the torchbearer of women empowerment, has already campaigned for women's rights education, let it be education or property or freedom of patriarchal oppression, which was frowned upon. His revolutionary and transformative stance can be seen in the SDG vision, eliminating all forms of discrimination. In fact, the closer observation on the path of the Periyar's footstep would reveal an uncompromised fight against inequalities, which was mentioned in the SDG Gold Tech. His determination in providing quality education accessible to all was in SDG 4, and his vision of creating an egalitarian society was in SDG 16. It is a perfect alignment with the global agenda of fairness and equity. Tandai Periyar was not just a reformist. He was not just a revolutionist. He was a humanist. Beyond all, whose ideologies speak of the global language and adopts timeless relevance. His rational thought till today illuminates the path towards creating a progressive world and keeps away inequality. Several thoughts and principles of Tande Periyar you found he had passed a lot of resolutions during his period in Dravida party meetings and conferences. They have been coming forth as a government order later by rulers, and a few examples. I would feature the primary education, the property rights for women, which later even the central government made it mandatory there. Now coming to this career at Sirgano, this we realize right now, to the fact that Tande Periyar's ideas are not confined to the past, they are beacon of the future. Periyar world is spread over a massive 27 acres parcel of land. The river is about 25 kilometers from Kochi. In fact, it's on Kochi-Chennai highway, and there would be a minimum 95 feet statue. It's the number of years that in this world. And this will stand on the roof base of the tree, totally coming to 155 feet, which is slightly taller than the statue of Croatian mentioned on this place. You have a museum there, you have a lovely library, there's a research center there, you have a children's park there, and a bookshop to take you inspiring authors, a food court to pacify your words. A humanist like Gandhi cannot be capsulized in a Gandhi the Periyar word is the virtue to globalize Periyar and take a moment to acknowledge the immense strength to our the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Thiru M.K. Stalin, in his remarkable speech at Oxford University, paid a fitting tribute to Tande. His words resonated globally, bringing Tande Periyar's message of social justice and self-respect to in one of the most prestigious academic forums. This act of globalizing Periyar's ideology is monumental step, and adding to it, I would mention Dravidian Federalist President Arthur, who was the cause of globalization and world of Periyar sought for the transform to Periyar world, a world built on an ideal, and we are not just honoring a historical figure. We are embracing a philosophy that is relevant today as it was here. The philosophy uphold the dignity of every individual and build a society where self-respect is not an aspiration but a lived reality. In line with this 95 feet statue of Dante Periyar, it is proclaimed as statue of self-respect. That is our what we claim to be. Dictionary project. So each and every one of us have the moral responsibility to create a better tomorrow that is discrimination free. It also lies in our hand to keep passing the baton of nationalism to the generations to come. Let us stay committed to globalize Periyar and Periyarize the globe. Thank you. So, hoping to understand www.periyarworld.org. I think if they can play a small what the Periyar world look like. Okay, so I think the Thank you. Sir, it wasn't your concern. Thank you all.